Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we were just pottering about Haven, making sure that the Iron Bull and his mercenary company were all settled in nicely. Now then, I do actually have some things to talk to you about at the beginning of this episode, because this is the third time I've tried to record this, because once again, Inquisition keeps on crashing for me. And these have been some really bad crashes. At one point, the game crashed, and I couldn't Control-Alt-Delete my way out of it. I was hitting Control-Alt-Delete, nothing was happening. In the end, I had to turn off my computer at the sockets to get out of it. It was awful. It was really awful, and not only am I stressed, I'm a little bit upset, because here's the thing. I love this game. I absolutely love Dragon Age Inquisition. I love Aenor, and I was so excited to share her story with you all. And it is just leaving a very bitter taste in my mouth. When every recording session I start, I always find myself thinking, please let there not be a crash. Please let there not be a crash, because here's the thing, I really don't know what is causing it, because my rig is more than capable of running Dragon Age Inquisition. It is more than capable of doing that. It should be more than capable of running OBS at the same time. I've ended up turning OBS's settings down once again, so I don't know what quality you'll be seeing this in. It just... In the almost 2 years I have been doing YouTube, I'm pretty sure I said this before, I have not found a game that has given me so many issues as Dragon Age Inquisition has. And, I mean, I think this is going to be episode 30? Or something like that. And here's the thing, Dragon Age Inquisition, it's a long game. I could easily see this being over 200 episodes. Very easily, probably more. And I'm just... Like I said, I'm so upset because I truly love this game, and this experience has been absolutely awful for me so far, and that upsets me. That really upsets me. I love this game so much, and I'm not a technical person. I really don't know why I'm having all of these issues recording this. It's just very sad. It's very sad in my opinion. Now then, yes, Krem, you're the man I want to speak to next. Hello.
Can I help you with anything?
Oh, you could help me with so many things, but the game won't let you, and that upsets me. Everything upsets me today. Let's discuss the Iron Bull. That seems a little bit rude, considering he's stood literally right there. How can we use you? Tell me about the charges. So, how can we use you? Basically, after every main quest, you can come and talk to Krem, and Krem should give you a war table mission that has to do with the, in the first main quest's case, the other main quest that you didn't take, because you have to pick between the Templars or the Mages. You can't do both. I don't think he should have anything to say right now, however, we'll ask this anyway.
Iron Bull said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Okay, and tell me about the charges.
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
What are your abilities? Tell me of an interesting job. Do you follow rules? Again, we're just going to go through these.
Do the charges specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops to skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the chief goes wherever he can hit something.
I absolutely love Dalish. As a side character, they're not in it very often, but I absolutely love it when they are. Yeah, do you follow any rules?
Are there rules for how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colors. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
And can you tell me about an interesting job?
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The chief bought us all axes, and then we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
Ah, those... Oh. What the hell? How dare? Off to a great start, I see. I was gonna say it's always the squirrels. Always the squirrels.
We'll talk later.
Okay. Oh, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I wish Krem were romanceable. I really wish he were. Two of my characters wouldn't have. Well, my Kadash absolutely would not have romanced Krem because, how do I put this? She was a sister of Sappho. Or, if you prefer, she was the big gay. She was like, ladies, please. So Krem, she would have just been like, ew, no, a man. No, thank you. My Trevelyan, she was also very smitten. As soon as she set eyes on a particular companion, she was smitten. But Aenor and my Attire, I'm not going to say who Aenor romances because, you know, I'm keeping quite hush-hush about that. Krem would have been a consideration. Krem would have absolutely been a consideration for Aenor. And my Attire, 100%. Krem would have been her romance because he's so gentle. He's so gentle and kind and considerate, and I just...
A scout in the Hinterlands saw the Herald of Andraste. Said she sealed the rift and stopped the demons.
Aye. Okay. Yeah, but like I said, Krem, he's so gentle. And I love that about him. And my Attire, she was... she needed gentleness.
You need anything here? Are things safe at Haven?
Okay, you two just keep on chatting. You do you. Yeah, my Attire was a very anxious, very nervous person. She was constantly on edge. And she needed that tenderness, you know.
That mercenary band that joined the Inquisition, the Bull's Chargers, they've got a healer of their own. He showed me some tricks. Got a demon claw wound to stop festering faster than I'd ever seen.
I've heard good things about the Chargers. Polite and respectful they are.
Everyone's respectful around us. Never know when they might need their guts shoved back in.
That's pretty funny. Also true. Don't be rude to your healers. Because you need them.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or sea
I will take
or
these injury
sky.
reports to research
All
in the
that
name.
existed was silence. Then
Okay.
the voice of the Maker rang
Good
out.
stuff. Now then, here is the plan. The plan that I have had to do twice before. We're gonna sort out the war table, then we're gonna go back to the Hinterlands, and I'm
You
going
were
to
saying something about... Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the first thing I want to do in the Hinterlands, because I kind of would like to complete that map, if the game will let me, fingers crossed. First thing is sorting out the mages and Templars. We have to stop that fighting. Now then, yes, money has been gathered. Our efforts bore fruit. A portion of the profits will be passed to you. Use it wisely, Herald. Thank you. The Secrets of Andraste. Interestingly, the runes are Alamari in origin, belonging to the tribes that inhabited Ferelden almost 1,000 years ago. What is of greater interest, however, is that none of the runes translate intelligibly, meaning it is all in code. According to the translators, a reference to the Guardian also indicates an island off the northern coast. Most curious. I will continue translation efforts in the hope we can narrow this down further. Now that I don't even need to check my notes because I've done this so many times. The Chantry remains. The confrontation with Mother Havara in the Valrio market had the desired effect. To a point. The Chantry's condemnation of the Inquisition was lost amid a flurry of speculation over the actions of Lord Seeker Lucius, as well as a divide in the opinions of the remaining Chantry clerics. There are, however, clerics still loudly denouncing the Herald of Andraste. The Inquisition could leave them to their speeches, but dealing with them before the Chantry elects a new divine could be of benefit. Collins says, we should send a contingent of Inquisition soldiers to the Grand Cathedral. They can offer protection, and their visibility will remind the clerics that they are not out of our reach. Cullen! Just trying to threaten the clerics. Great job, buddy. Liliana says, these clerics were not at the Conclave for a reason. They all have secrets and weaknesses we should exploit. Liliana saying we should blackmail the clerics. Good job. Good job, Liliana. And Josephine, a delicate hand is needed. We should focus on clerics who can be swayed, make their voices louder than those who oppose us. Josie coming through with logic and reason. Thank you.
At your service.
Indeed. Yes, choose a successor in Lides. Part of a Ben Hasrath report noting the current fight for succession in Lides, which has been without a direct ruler since Duke Ramash died early in the Orlesian Civil War. The duchy will go to one of 3 members of the dead Duke's family, all of whom have possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of Orlesian politics. His cousin, Carolina, already a duchess by marriage, his daughter, Monette, whose claim is muddied by her youthful naivete and the fact that her father pushed her into a life of service to the Chantry after his wife's death, likely to protect her from the dangers of the game, and his brother, Jean Gaspard, an ambitious and cunning man who has been searching for power. Carolina is capable and not overly invested in overseeing Lides personally. Monette would be the most easily manipulated, but less likely to be useful. Jean Gaspard would be difficult to manipulate and could present a threat if he succeeds his brother. Any of the 3 candidates could become a valuable ally to the Inquisition, but the other 2 must be removed from play first. So, again, I'm so stressed. I'm waiting for this to go wrong. I really am. Carolina does seem like the best bet. She's capable and, we can have all the oversight that we want. Jean Gaspard, absolutely not. This guy is a threat numero uno. And Monette, here's the thing. Monette would be the most easily manipulated. However, I think Aenor would be against putting Monette into this position of power. Because here's the thing. In the immediate, Monette will be supported by the Inquisition. But at some point, the Inquisition won't exist. And all of that support will go away, meaning Aenor would have put this young girl into a position of power and then left her to drown under the weight of it, once she was no longer necessary. And I think Aenor would feel very guilty about that. So yeah, we want to focus on making Carolina the heir here. Josephine says, I can destroy Carolina's marriage with 4 words and the proper glove left on the proper table. This is Josephine's evil side, and I love it. Just because Josephine is so nice and polite and personable, don't mistake that for weakness. She has a deviousness there, and I love it. Liliana says, Monette would do better in the Chantry than in the game. I can see that she is encouraged to take vows. and Cullen says Jean Gaspard is a chevalier and a capable military leader. If we want him removed, I dare say we might recruit him for ourselves. Considering he's the biggest threat, I think we should take him out of play first. So Cullen,
To work?
get to it. And last but by no means least, Liliana, make me some money.
Let's see what we have.
Good stuff. Now then, to the Hinterlands. I believe the party I took was Bull, Varric, and Vivienne. There we go. Now then, first things first, I want to go check that Hindle made it back to his parents safely. Then from there, I think I'm going to fast travel over to, what's it called? The farms. And from there, I'm going to make my way back because I don't trust anything at this stage. I really don't. Now then, Bull, my dear. Now, I do have to go to my notes for this because I can't remember what anyone's level ups are. Bull. There you are. Okay. So we want to go 1. 2. 3. 4, 5, 6. And 7. Yeah, that is correct. Okie doke. And I don't believe we have some Vitar for him, but we don't have any heavy armor because, yeah, he's only level 6. His weapon is good. We don't have any accessories. Okie doke. Back to my timer. Alrighty then. Yes, to the crossroads. Considering how much fighting there is in the area, I really do thinking that just checking in on Hindle would be the wise thing to do. Just making sure he got home safely. God, I'm so nervous. I'm sorry I keep going on about it, but like I said, it has been so many bad crashes. And like I said, I don't know what's causing it. If I knew what was causing it, if I knew like, oh, it was this mod that was doing it, then I could take it out and just go on with my day. But I have no idea what is causing my game to glitch like this. Because here's the thing, most of the mods I've used in the past, I've never had any trouble with them. The only mods I haven't used before, it's the Eggs Without Hats mod, which removes Solus's dodgy hat that he wears at the Winter Palace that clips through his nose, because that's fugly as hell. Hello?
You saved my wife and my son. I have no words. Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Thank you.
It is. Oh, excuse me. Let me go. Yeah, Hindle, he's doing all right. Seems his lady wife is all better. Good stuff. Now then, yes, I'm gonna set that as active. There we go. They're the ones I'm taking out first, and we're just gonna travel straight to here. For a minute, then I thought the game had crashed again. My heart just jumped into my throat. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the only mods that I haven't used before, the Eggs Without Hats and the fly cam, which is how I get a lot of my thumbnails when I don't have a cutscene in that episode. And here's the thing, I can't imagine that either of them, maybe fly cam. But then again, the game never crashes when I'm using fly cam, because here's the thing, fly cam isn't active right now. I finish the episode, I edit it, and then I load into the game and use fly cam. So that doesn't seem right either. God, it's a problem that I can't fix, and it leaves me on tenterhooks. Because if I can't fix it, then... Oh, hello? You're right.
Lady.
Thank you. This was actually where the crash kept happening. Bandits were spawning in right by the tower, and they kept crashing the game. Okay. Well, I've gotten further than I ever have before. That's a positive sign, right? I mean, I'm still going to be bricking it for the rest of this recording session. God, I've had so much stress recently. No, you can fuck off. I'm not dealing with you. You I'll deal with because I have to. Okay, and can we do a bat? Good stuff. And a spinny spin. Oh shit, what the hell? Aenor! Aenor, you flew! Dreams really do come true. In the Hinterlands, even Aenor can fly. Come on. Take him out and back. Yes! Oh, nope. He's still alive. Whoopsie. Is everyone okay? Everyone all good? Okay. Okay. I'm starting to feel positive. Give. Would like loot, please. Thank you. Lovely. And then yes, the Templar stronghold was apparently down here. So let's mess them up. Alright, maybe you should drink a potion first. Just do that. There you go. There you go, buddy.
The Templars must be holed up ahead.
Indeed. Also, good job on Whispering Bull. God, look at them all. Look at them all. Ooh, what was that? Oh, that's the sack over there. Okay. Hi! And spinny spin! And back! There we go! One down. And then you. And come on, give me. There we go, and bap! And another spinny spin! Oh yes, look at Aenor, look at her! Oh, it's so satisfying playing a warrior in this. Oh, is it just you left, mate? Is it just you left? Come on. Take him out. And a bat for good measure. Yes, stay on the floor.
The refugees should be safer on the King's Road now.
Still have those apostates to deal with, though.
Yes. Excellent. We finally managed to do a thing. Hey! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my god. I've spent the past two... Ooh. That's no good for anyone here, but ooh. Thank you. Yeah, I've spent like the past 2 days trying to record this episode, and it feels so good to finally get ahead. Oh, become Callista. Remember to breathe. Remember to breathe. Okay. Oh, Royal Elf Fruit. Don't mind if I do. Thank you kindly. Oh, pardon me, Vivienne. Lots of lovely, lovely loot. My inventory's looking okay. That's nice. Oh, you dropped something too. Thank you. Lovely. Okay, now there was something over here, I believe. Oh, it was onyx. I thought it was a sack. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. However, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like there's a hidden cache down there. We did find another map, and that showed a waterfall and 2 pillars, which would match the broken bridge. There's no harm in checking, at the very least. Okay, we're round about here. Ooh, jumpy jump. Come on, there we go. I mean, here's the thing. Even if there isn't anything hidden around this way, then I feel like they missed out, because this seems like the perfect place for hidden loot. Hello, note friend. Are you okay? I hope you're okay. It seems not. Seems I was mistaken. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Let me out. There we go. You know what? Let's take a look at that map. Map to a waterfall. Yeah, but can I? Yeah, that's the Brit. No, wait, it's 3. 3 waterfalls. There are some waterfalls behind the Redcliffe Farms. I think that might be where I'm supposed to go. Maybe. We'll check later. Oh, hello. Hidden loot. Didn't I say this was the perfect place for hidden loot? Didn't I say that? It's not buried treasure, but, you know, you take what you can get. People have leveled up, so... Okay, Aenor, you're good. Bull, that armor was level 8, so still can't get you an upgrade on the armor, bud. Where do we want to put point 8? Point 8. Right there. Good stuff. Varric, buddy. There you are. Where are we up to with you? Okay, yeah, we grabbed that, so 7, 8, 9. Okay. And Vivienne, my dear. There you are. Yeah, 8. And then we want to go into Storm, apparently. 9. Okay, and then that leads back round to me. Good stuff. Now then, I have 3 minutes left on my timer. So you know what? We are just going to spend this last 3 minutes reading some codex entries. That way I can put in a hard save right here, and if the game does crash, then I won't have lost any of my progress. Okay, crafting materials. Crystal Grace. The flowers of the Crystal Grace plant are appreciated for their beauty as well as their medicinal value. Pale blue and shaped like delicate crystal bells. The flowers should almost tinkle in the breeze. In fact, I have heard a tale of an Orlesian lady who ordered Crystal Grace to be planted all over her bower, and then hired a mage from the White Spire to enchant them to do just that. Eventually, she grew tired of the chiming and set fire to her lawn in a fit of pique. Let us learn from this. These plants were created exactly as our Maker intended, and our interference rarely improves them. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Inez Arancia, botanist. I was talking to Jessie Green in the comments, and Jessie pointed out here's the thing. I'm going to be honest, I do rather feel you were kind of, how do I want to put this? Taking Vivienne's words and twisting them a little bit, Jessie. I mean no offence when I say this, please. Vivienne said that if a mage wanted to, they could live outside of the tower. All they had to do was ask permission from the first enchanter. She never said that permission was guaranteed to be given. She also never said that all mages did. She said could. That isn't a definite. That's not a certainty. That is a possibility. And Jessie was pointing out the fact that the only mages we have ever seen who did live outside the Circle Towers were senior enchanters. I disagree with that. We don't know what rank Inez holds in the tower. And here's the thing. I'm inclined to say she's not a senior enchanter. Otherwise, it would say the Botanical Compendium by senior enchanter Inez Arancia. And you could argue the fact of, oh, maybe Inez didn't want that on the book. However, all of the codex entries are super specific when it comes to titles. Hell, you find codex entries that are like senior enchanter what's-his-face. No, former senior enchanter what's-his-face who became a apostate in 9 whatever. Like, the codex has always been hyper-specific about people's ranks. And the fact that Inez Arancia is only ever referred to as botanist makes me think she's not a senior enchanter, and we never see her at the Circle. As far as we know, she lives primarily outside of it to do her botany studies. If I'm being honest, I could see Inez passing her harrowing and then being like, right, I don't give a shit about the Circle hierarchy. I'm not going to try and get any further. I'm just going to live outside of the circles. So here's the thing. I do think the game has provided us with at least one person who wasn't a senior enchanter who didn't live within the circles. Like I said, it's just because we've only seen senior enchanters doesn't mean that's the only group that luxury was afforded to. You can't mix up correlation for causation. I mean, I could argue the fact of we've never seen Tevinter, therefore Dorian is insane. Because we've never seen it, and so he actually doesn't come from Tevinter. He comes from... There goes my timer. You know, we've never seen Navarra. Cassandra's insane. We've never seen Ravain. Isabella's insane. I'm mixing up correlation for causation there. Like I said, it just a bit of food for thought. I do not mean that in a hostile manner. I am simply pointing out that the game has potentially offered us up, hey, here's a mage who wasn't a senior enchanter. They lived outside the Circle. Vivienne never said that all mages could. She said that they could ask. Big difference there. Dragonthorn. The wood of the dragonthorn tree is prized for its strength and has been used to craft bows of remarkable quality, but the leaves are equally valuable. Alchemists have known for centuries that an extract of dragonthorn leaves... I misread that in a really weird way, I apologise. Alchemists have known for centuries that an extract of dragonthorn leaves will enhance and stabilise other, more volatile magical compounds. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Inez Arancia, botanist. Embrium. Embryums are flowers from the orchid family. Its therapeutic qualities were actually discovered because of the embryum's exceptional beauty. The beloved daughter of Lord Ignace Poulenc of Orlais fell victim to a terrible sickness of the lungs, which her healers were unable to cure. Thinking the girl would soon perish, her parents surrounded her bed with brightly coloured flowers, hoping that they would bring some warmth and cheer in her last days. Oddly enough, the girl began to recover from the illness and grew stronger each day. Her parents were baffled but overjoyed. The healers eventually learned that the fragrance of one of the flowers eased the child's breathing. The flower was an embryon, and later became known as the salubrious embryon. The other variant that has certain magical properties is known as dark embryon. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Inez Arancia, botanist. And spindleweed. It is an old country saying that spindleweed grows best for the sorrowful. Verdant spindleweed in a household's garden has often brought neighbours offering consolation, usually without even asking what might be wrong. This originates from the plant's use as a seasoning for dishes meant to speed the recovery of the infirm. A person who grows much of it is likely caring for the fatally ill. An excerpt from the Botanical Compendium by Inez Arancia, botanist. There we go. Alrighty then, yes, I am bringing today's episode to a close right here. In the next one, we will go and deal with the apostates in the Witchwood. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.